Hey everybody, it's Alan from Beekeeper Tarot. So welcome back, and thank you once again for all your kind words and your kind comments and your kind thoughts and all your good juju. So thank you very, very much for that. There are a couple of things I wanted to talk about today. The first one is about something that Trump said. Before I go any further, entertainment only YouTube. Trump made a comment to a bunch of Christians. I think it might have been Catholics. And this apparently happened about 9 o'clock at the night on the 28th of July this year at West Palm Beach in Florida. Now, I'm just going to read you what he said. Okay. Christians, you may know this. Okay. You probably do, but I want to talk about it. Okay. Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. You know what? 4 more years, it'll be fixed. I'll be fine. You won't have to vote again. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I am a Christian, or maybe he said I'm not. I don't know what that was there. I love you. You've got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you won't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed. So good. Have it fixed so good. You just have to vote. So yeah, that's what he said. And I don't know what to say about that. Well, I do actually. It's he says the quiet part out loud. I believe, and it's just what I think, that he's saying if he gets in again, he's going to make sure that there's no more elections. In other words, yeah, no more elections, and we'll just see how it goes. 4 more years, no more elections. He said he's going to be a dictator on day one. Well, who is a dictator on day one then decides not to be a dictator on day two? So I think this is a real threat. I still believe that the Dems are going to get in, especially now that Kamala Harris is just doing all this amazing stuff. So go Kamala. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Go Kamala. But what Trump is saying, I do believe, is a threat to the democracy, on top of everything else that he's said and done. So I just wanted to have a look at the cards of what they have to say about that. And what's his the general vibe like? Did he mean it, or what was his intention of saying that? So I'm going to pop you on pause, and we're going to come on down, and we'll take care of it from there. Okay, what's happening here? All right, putting you on hold. What did you mean by those words? I'm going to jump. Donald Trump. What did you mean by those nominal election statements? Statements. Temperance. The Chariot. Eagles. Knight of Cups. Where's this going? Is this? Okay. Okay. So the first card that came out with regards to that waffle speech that he said was Temperance. And so you can see here with this card, You see how the angel's got one foot in the water? The feeling that I'm getting, he was 100% testing the water, just having a bit of a dabble. Just I'm just gonna mention about that there might not be any more elections and just see what happens. You know, just put it out there. Bit of a dabble, nothing too serious. I love you, Christians. It's all going to be good. You won't have to vote again. It's all good. Anyway, so he's actually holding back with the Four of Pentacles, if I can get that sort of there. So I believe that with this card here, he's actually this is all the 2025 plan and everything else, all these other crap that he's going on with. He's definitely holding back information. But then when the time is right, he wants to charge ahead if he wins the election, which is not going to. But it's almost like there's that balance of temperance or testing the waters, and then it is literally full steam ahead with all his false messaging with the Knight of Cups, the false knight, and there might be a few little surprises along the way as well. But that's where this is going. Um, I think he's pretty happy. He felt quite contented with his minions because he's thinking, well, what can I get away with the Seven of Swords? And I think he felt that he got away with it. And so he felt quite contented with that with the Three of Cups. Maybe had a few drinkies with Rudy.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the thing is, where it comes down to, there's the choice. This is the election, the Two of Swords. And what I'm feeling with this card is don't be, don't have the bandage around your eyes or the the bit of material around your eyes. Look at the facts. And I know I'm preaching to the choir, but look at the facts. And I believe that what he said here with this messaging with the temperance when he was dipping his feet into the water, don't be blind to that. Don't be blind to that. Take that on board because he was just trying to get away with something. And before I shuffled these cards, I was actually wondering if this card was going to come out. I thought it was going to. So that's good that it did. Well, it's good that it did because of I was kind of thinking the right way, but it's sad in a way because it's a card of trying to cheat and get away with something, which is exactly what he's trying to do with this. With the strength card, he totally did mean it. But I think in his case, the real issue is to try and tame the lion. I do believe that he's got a lot of anger under there. I just don't, he just seems to be a very angry guy. He's gotten away with everything, but he's angry. Go figure. Anyway, but it's really going to be about for him to tame the lion. But loser, he will lose. He's going to lose the election, and the new emperor is going to be Kamala Harris. So that's where this is going. But I just wanted to talk about that because it when I heard that I was very, I wouldn't say I was shocked because nothing that he does will really shock me, but he says the quiet part out loud, which is like what I said before. So I just wanted to have a look at that from an esoterical point of view to see what the cards have to say. Um, I'm very concerned about any. I'm very concerned about that from a democratic point of view, but I do believe he's going to lose the election. But I do think it's important to get that information out there to make it very obvious. Hey, he said that no more elections. He's not interested in having any more elections. That's what dictators do. That's Kim Jong Un and Putin and all those people. Well, there are technically elections, but you don't. If you vote against you, well, in case of North Korea, you're only going to ever vote for Kim Jong Un, and if you stand up or dare vote against Putin, you're going to end up in prison. So there is grave messages here. So I'm not saying this for anybody to panic. I'm just saying what I noticed and the message that what I said. But the truth is, there's an election coming up with the Two of Swords, and just make sure that you are aware of all the facts when you're making that decision, and don't be blinded to what he said here because it's valid. I do believe, and once again, YouTube, entertainment purposes, only YouTube. I do believe he wants to end democracy, and I say that because he not just because he wants to keep himself out of prison. It's not because he wants to do the job. It's because he has an agenda to keep himself out of prison and make sure he's okay. He doesn't care about anybody else but himself. I know that you know that. So that's my take on it, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon. Okay, bye.